Hey everybody, Arthur here with another unboxing video. Today we got the Marvel Legends series, a Walgreens exclusive, Fantastic Four Human Torch. And this was a iffy figure purchase for me, but before I get into all that detail, let's take a look at the packaging. You got some really okay art. I'm not feeling that design of his face. I'm not feeling this picture at all. But you do have, Johnny Storm right there. Got a little bit of information right there. And then you have the same image on this side. So let's go ahead and get him out of the package. This Human Torch is a lot better in hand than over video or in pictures and stuff. This is a pretty cool figure. He does come with some accessories, and the accessories being, he does come with two flaming effects. These go over the fists. They're done pretty well, like a translucent. You can't really see because it's blurry. There we go. So you get like that translucent orange. Then it goes to like the painted yellow at the tip. And honestly, I wish it was just all like a translucent. I'm not a fan of the painted tips because I feel it takes away a little bit from the flame effect. So I don't know if you can really see it on camera, but let's see. But yeah, so you get these. We've seen these before, Iron Fist and stuff. So, we got those. He did have a piece on his back that just came off when I took him out, so I ended up just keeping it off because it's still technically, I guess, an accessory. More fire effects done the same way that translucent, plastic, and then painted yellow at the tips. And then, of course, you get, I drop one of them, get some fist hands. All of this stuff that's everything for him is translucent basically, except for what's painted. So really nice extra hands. Then we actually get into the figure itself, which, speaking of hands, I'm just going to jump into it. And as you can see, one of my arms is bowed, but can be easily fixed with some hot water and stuff. Translucent figures, I had a bowed leg Iceman, so why not have Human Torch follow? But hand-wise, so you get these cool hands. This one's opened, looks really awesome. It's got the flame effect again. They painted it yellow here. Don't know why. I guess, I don't know. And then you got this fist hand that has a little bit of a flame effect on it as well. But I just didn't understand why it's like this is a fist hand. I guess it's still a fist that we get with him. So you get three fists. This one just has a little bit of extra on the top. I would have liked to have two of these hands, honestly, more so than this hand. That's just my opinion. But let's dive right into this figure. Now, again, like videos, pictures, and really cannot give this figure justice. It is a very solid. It's probably one of the best Fantastic Four new release figures yet. Like that Invisible Woman I passed on, but this one is really nice. Like the camera just cannot pick up. Like his head almost glows. It's a very nice head sculpt. I can accept the painting at the very tips up here for the flame. I was a little upset at first because this is a different color orange than the body, but once you have it in hand, how the light hits it and everything, it doesn't stand out as much. It looks like his head is changing shades of orange because it picks up the orange inside the ball and stuff like that. It's awesome. I like it. And I love how they did the eyes. You can really see that there. There we go. Yeah, it's really nice. I love the head sculpt. The 4 on his chest is very cleanly painted on there. He does have some red around like a red ring that wraps sort of around his neck. Don't know why. He could it's painted. I don't know why it's like that. I don't know if that's supposed to show like the hot part of the outfit, or that's just the design on his outfit, because I know he has a red ring like for his waist, but this is like painted, almost like trying to be blended in with the plastic. Not too sure, not too sure. But his arms do the typical Marvel Legends stuff. I mean, it pops up, you get full rotation, you get the bicep swivel, you get the double jointed elbow, you get wrist bends and rotations. But again, just looking at that whole arm there with the effects, like I don't know. Like the paint on the head works, but I don't feel that here. Or maybe it's just the design of the flame effects on his arms more so than the paint. I'm not sure. But something about it bugs the shit out of me. So his arm, of course, the same articulation. There's the designs for the fire effects. Wrist bends down, but I noticed when you have this one up here, when you're rotating, does this part clips and hits the flame. So you have to sort of like bend it out of the way. You can't just keep it one position and just turn it. Can't just keep it like that. He does have a big hole, and it shows really how hollow this figure is. And that's for the part the plug in. Ab crunch, he gets pretty decent ab crunch. Goes down and goes back that far. I mean, not super great, but not super bad either. Oh, and his head articulation. I was so caught up in his glowing head that I forgot to show you that it looks down that far, looks up quite a ways. He gets all that nice rotation and all that good stuff. Like, awesome, awesome. Waist rotates. Legs can go out that far, so no Van Damme splits. But you can Spartan kick a motherfucker into a pit. So that's always good. And then you get the double jointed knees. You get the nasty thigh swivel that I hate. Boot cut. Again, I don't like it because you have the weird, I just don't like it. The weird flame design that, again, it's sort of sloppily airbrushed yellow. Ankle bend and pivot. Now, there is an issue with these legs. And that is if you can't really tell. Let's see if I can get it to, you can sort of tell. It's two different types of plastic. Like his whole body and arms are like this like smoky orange. But then when you get to the boot swivel, I guess this can literally be like a boot. That's why it's a different color possibly. But it's a really clear, shinier orange. Like a different plastic. Like he used totally different plastic for the boots. And that's if I'm saying that these are boots. Like if it's boots from this cut down, I can accept it being a different plastic. And I guess that's what I will keep telling myself. I'll keep telling myself to make it all okay. But no, this figure is really good. Like articulation wise, the look, I dig it. I haven't even really dug into the accessories now. Accessory wise, this thing should just wait, what the you got this big ass hole here. And you don't, I guess this part. So this pops on like so, giving them that flame effect, you know, which looks all right. But I guess it's you have this big hole, and really the only thing that sort of pops in is like this little nub. You can barely see it. It's not even like a part that actually sticks deep into there. So but let's either way get them all put up. Pop these hands off here. What the heck? This looks weird. Like, if you're looking at this, and you guys are probably watching this video, I hope. His hands look tiny. Look how tiny those hands are. That just... Is it me? Like, that is like a baby hand. That is not a good size fist. I mean, let me compare it to the... Yeah, look at that difference, guys. and gals, but it is half the size. Yeah, it's like half the size of the fists that come on him. I am not going to be putting those on him. I guess they really wanted this flame effect that, why does it get pushed really on there? So I mean, yeah, so he can do his fire punches. But again, I don't like it. Like, I like the flame effects, that's okay, but if you're gonna try to put him on here without these effects, these fists are gonna look stupid. Like the flame effects are pretty cool because you can do some really cool posing with them and everything, but these fists, those are doo-doo. Let me try something here. See if these will go over the... Yeah, and then you could still put this over the other fist. Like, why do you even need to change it out? I don't get it. I don't get what Hasbro's ridiculous. So you can put it over the fist that he comes with. Let me pop that out here. Get that over here. And even if you can't put it over the hands, I mean, I've seen a lot of people do this. I mean, you just hold, like, you know, just get him to hold the flame like a ball of fire. Like, that's, I don't know. Hasbro, sometimes I just don't think they think before they do stuff, or they don't like think of scale as much. I don't know. Just a little rant, but let's do a little bit of a comparison. Here we got side by side with the Toy Biz version, comic accurate from the classic style of Human Torch. Still holds up in my opinion. I mean, his body may not have the in-depth, the detailed sculpt of the abs and everything that this one does, but I still think this one holds up pretty well. So let's see, get this to focus here. But yeah, I mean, both are solid figures, and I mean, it's funny because they both have the flaming head. They both have the exact same placement of the forearm. The forearm flames. Same here too. Except this one gets the back piece. Let me check something. Set him down. Let me try. Anybody has both these Human Torches? There you go. That looks pretty awesome, actually. He looks super pissed off. So, yeah, you can mix that over to him, which looks pretty cool. And then let's check out this little stand here. And this is what I wanted to check out, is if he would fit on the Toy Biz stand, and he really does. Like, it actually goes really well with him. Just sort of some little rigging. I didn't clip the clip around his waist. I just clipped it onto his leg. So you get some really nice, you know, details. Well, details, wow, some posing and articulation. Like, I took the loose part from coming between his leg, because it made it look like he had a dong, sort of wrapped around and sort of have it stuck on his little flame here. Looking really cool. And then the other one, I just let it do its thing. Which, again, you could probably adjust this however you want. Probably even clip this onto his fist, but I didn't feel like messing with that. But overall, I mean, the stand works really well with this Human Torch, and I'm digging it. I'm digging it a lot. So mixing it all together is not a bad idea. So if you don't have that other Human Torch, he's definitely worth picking up. I mean, for the stand itself, and then as I said, you know, showed earlier, like, these little fist flames don't look too bad on him himself. So that is my unboxing and review of the Walgreens exclusive Human Torch. So if you guys like what you saw, hit that thumbs up. And if you want to watch more of my videos, subscribe, because I'm trying to do them as quickly and as often as I can, to give you guys, consistent content. And as always, from deep within my heart, I want you guys to have the best luck hunting. Keep on collecting. Have a wonderful day.